Growing up in a small village, I thought I understood what it meant to be strong. I was wrong, until I realized what true strength looked like in the eyes of my mother. In those days, my mother was the toughest person I knew. She would wash my hair with rough soap that stung my eyes and made me cry out in protest. But behind that toughness was a love I didn't fully understand. Not then, at least. As the years passed, I moved away, chasing dreams, building a life, always busy. I didn't realize how much time was slipping through my fingers, how much I was leaving behind. Whenever I would return, she would embrace me, her frail arms holding me tight. She would cry, but I would laugh it off, never letting her see my own tears. She never stopped working, even as the years wore her down. Every day, she was out in the fields, carrying more weight than I ever could, never once complaining. She worried for us, not for herself, even as she grew weaker. Then one day, her strength started to fade. It was sudden. I rushed her to the hospital, trying to stay positive. But the news came like a wave I wasn't ready for. There wasn't much time left. I couldn't hold back anymore. I asked her over and over to forgive me, for the times I wasn't there, for the times I didn't listen, and she just smiled. Mother's voice. Why do you keep asking for forgiveness? I didn't cry then. I couldn't, not in front of everyone. But the next day, when no one was watching, I let go. I sat by her grave and I wept like a child. Time passes. Months passed. Life moved on. But the void she left never did. It's funny. We think we're ready for the world, that we can face anything. But when we lose the person who stood by us through it all, we realize how fragile we truly are. One day, as I sat quietly, watching the world move, I felt something I hadn't in a long time. Peace. It was as if in that moment I was back in her arms, that same feeling of safety, of love. You see, a mother's love, it never really leaves us. It's in the quiet moments, in the memories that bring warmth when the world feels cold. It's a love that transcends time, distance, even life itself. And though she's gone, I know she's still with me, always. Because a mother's love is forever.